So y'all, so today's video is going to be how to replace ball U-joint on a 3rd gen 4runner, or this goes with the 4runner, Tacomas, and basically all the Toyota. They're really similar. So show y'all how to do that today. This rear U-joint is bad because the previous owner, this has been replaced, not OEM, but the previous owner never greased it. So first thing you want to do is take off the 4 bolts. These are 14 mil. And it's really helpful if you have the vehicle in neutral. Alright, so before you take the last bolt off, you want to mark the shaft, because this section right here is the slip yoke, so it'll come out. So you just want to mark it so that you put it back exactly where it was, because this is balanced with the rest of the drive shaft. This piece over here, whatever you call it, where it bolts into the pinion, this piece, it don't really matter where you put it. So that can be off and still be fine, but these two sections, they need to be put back where they're supposed to be. Alright, so once you have it apart, you just want to smack it right here. Yeah, you just want to smack it right here, and then that should vibrate it loose and just pops off. At the same time, you want to support the dry shaft because it is going to drop. Just like that. And then, like I said, this just slides off. Alright, so there it is. I'm going to take it to the bench and be right back. Alright, so these style U-joint, well, first of all, I'm using the Moog U-joint right here. This is a greasable one. That means there's a hole right here for a Zerk fitting. And the part number I'm using is 285. So these style U-joints, they have C-clips like this that sits in here that you gotta punch out. So let's see. So how I do it is with a flathead screwdriver and just a hammer. Find the clip, you tap it, just like that. And the clip will fall out. That's the clip. So you have 4 of them total. I'm gonna have to move you guys. That's the second clip. So it's not really normal for them to spin. I mean, it's not normal. It's normal, but it's not common. But this last clip is spinning, so I'm gonna have to use two screwdrivers. So one screwdriver on top and one screwdriver on the bottom. There we go. And that's the fourth one. So from there you want to take off your grease fittings so you don't damage them. These grease fittings are normally either a 7 mil or a 8 mil. If it's been replaced, like an aftermarket one, they're going to be 7 most likely. Alright, so next step is rigging it up so I can press the U-joint out. You can do either way, you know, you can do this side first or you can do this side, it don't really matter. This side first is easier because you have a shaft to hold it in place. And what I use is my, this is a ball joint press. Actually, I'm gonna do this side first because this piece is not completely flat. It's hard for the press to sit on, so I'm gonna use the socket to get this one off. So you see how I pushed it down? It's down far enough where I can use a vice grip to grab it and then wiggle it out. There we go. That's one of the 4 cap. So at this point, I spin it around and press it the other way. Yeah, so it was wanting to go, when I was trying to press it down, it was wanting to go crooked. So I laid it down and hit it with the hammer to straighten it out. There we go, the second cap. And now you can pull this part off. Alright, so what I have here is a 32 millimeter axle socket. There we go, got the third cap off. There we go, the last cap. And then that's a U-joint, it just pulls out. The next thing you do is just clean it up, clean all the old grease. And then you want to take the new U-joint, comes like this. You want to take the cap off. Be very careful because inside of here there's needle bearings. You don't want the bearings to drop down. If they do, you need to fix that before attempt to install. There we go. And you want to just press it in just enough so that the ring where the clips goes down is exposed, and just enough for the clip to pop on. So this is one of the new clip, so it should just be like that, and press it down. See, it's not completely seating. I need to press the cap in just a little bit more. Yep, just like that. The clip is completely seated in there, so that side is good. And then the other one, I want to put the grease fitting on this side. That's the one with the grease fitting. That just drops down like so. Alright, so the ring's exposed. Trying to put a C-clip in, and I can see that it's not, the cap's not in far enough yet. There we go. Press it down. You hear it snap, and this side's good. I think they call this the yoke. I know there's people out there that are really technical about the names. For me personally, I mean, I got enough stuff I need to try and remember to where I don't really care if I know exactly what it's called, but you know, like 99% of the techs out there, they'll know what you're referring to when you said the dry shaft yoke. There you go. The last seat clip is in. I need to put the grease fittings back in. Alright, that's it. It's ready to go back on. To make it easier, I'm going to put a little bit of grease in here. There you go. Got a little bit of grease. Just spread it out. And also out here. It's ready to go back on the car. Alright, so remember the mark. The mark on the yoke. It's going to be like the teeth were kind of messed up. That's why I had trouble taking it off. Nope, that's off. Yep, that's it. Yeah, usually it should just slide apart, but I think because they ran it dry for a little while, there's some burrs or something on the splines. But I mean, it's still not too bad. But normally I don't need to tap it with a hammer to get it off. Alright, so I'm sure there's a torque spec for these, but normally, I mean, I've never torqued them and I've never had an issue, so I'll just run it down and do what they call a German spec, good and tight. Alright, so, and then the most important thing is to actually grease it. So me personally, I'll grease my U-joints and my drive shaft. I don't know, it's hard to say. At least once a month. But yeah, that's it. That's how you replace a U-joint. I'm having issue with my grease gun. That one I bought a while back, but I rarely ever use it because the shop has one. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.